Experts say Turkish-Airliner-Crash, a miracle. Safety experts hailed the miracle that limited the death toll from the crash of a Turkish Airlines jet as it came into land at Amsterdam Airport, as dozens of investigators poured over the wreckage. And relatives of the 9 that passed away when 86 injured people arrived in the Netherlands as the crash inquiry gathered pace in a field near the airport. It is a real wreck, said a spokesman for the Dutch Safety Board, and that so many people were able to walk out was truly remarkable. Some have called it a miracle. Remarkable equals miracle. The Turkish Transport Minister has also said the low death toll was a miracle. Another miracle, just like the jet airliner that landed on the Hudson River in New York. Yes, another miracle. The Boeing 737-800 jet, carrying 127 passengers and 7 crew members, crashed into a muddy field just short of the runway on Wednesday morning, in what survivors and witnesses likened to a brick falling from the sky. Yes, a brick falling from the sky. It just fell down. Kind of like the other airplane crashes, like the one in Buffalo, New York. It just fell down. Witnesses described seeing the tail of the jet hit the edge of a busy road in light fog and drag along the ground before the plane broke in 3 pieces. The jet glided the final distance before hitting the ground, its tail angled towards the ground, kind of like the one that landed in the Hudson, tail first. The engines were found approximately 100 meters from the rest of the wreckage. Of the 9 that passed away, 3 were crew members. 6 of the 86 injured were in critical condition and 25 were serious, officials have said. Casualties were cut by the fact that the plane did not catch fire when it crashed. It could have something to do with the fact that it came down in a muddy field rather than on a concrete road or on a landing strip where sparks could have increased the chances of a fire. It appeared that the plane fell at a very straight angle. This may indicate that the plane had lost its forward momentum, but there was no motor function, although others said the engines were going full throttle, trying to pull up. The investigation at the crash scene could take a few days. Accident investigators have been working constantly at the crash site looking for clues. Approximately 40 investigators were taking part in the probe, led by the Dutch Safety Board, supported by local and airport police teams. The Airline and Transport Ministry at first said everyone on the jet survived the accident, while Dutch rescuers were still examining the wreckage. A popular Dutch newspaper called the announcement a scandal because the crash aftermath turned from celebration to torture for relatives. Yes, this is another mystery. Why a jet would just fall out of the air, just like the one in Buffalo, New York, that fell into the house And then there was one in January that landed in the Hudson River in New York City. Boeing aircraft said 4 Americans were on the plane and had passed away, and another American employee was in critical condition. One survivor said the last message he heard from the captain was for the flight crew to take their seats. He said it took him a while to realize the landing had gone wrong. We were coming in at an odd angle, and I felt the pilot give the plane more gas. He thought the pilot might have been trying to abort the landing because the nose came up. Some of the possible causes for the crash range from engine failure, weather-related factors, insufficient fuel, loss of fuel, navigational errors, pilot fatigue or mistake, or, again, bird strikes. It just fell straight down, and then you heard the engines at full power, as if it were trying to go forwards, said one survivor. Again, another mysterious airplane or airliner crash. Witnesses on the ground said the plane dropped from approximately 300 feet, 90 meters. Turkish Airlines said the plane's captain was an experienced former Air Force pilot. The airline also denied reports of the plane, which was built in 2002 and had technical problems in the days before the accident. The plane underwent routine maintenance February 19th and had to delay a flight February 23rd, the day before the crash, to replace a faulty caution light. And again, witnesses on the ground said the plane dropped straight down from approximately 300 feet, 90 meters. Again, yes, the plane just fell down, like it was pushed down to the ground almost. Fell right out of the sky on its belly. Anyway, somehow these airliner crashes so far this year seem to be connected in some kind of way. They all landed on their belly. And there's something more going on here. Something bigger. And in turn, all these things are connected to the end times, transition days. Yes, there is a transition going on here. More strange, unusual plane crashes, extreme, strange weather, climate change, worldwide economic crisis, the credit crisis, the mortgage meltdown, the political crisis, and many other things are going on around the world. And once again, all these are more signs